Our word of the week this week occurs only twice in the New Testament. Both are interesting and worthy of our exploration. But first, the word of the week, poema. Poema is a made thing or that which has been made. It comes from the verb poieo, I do or I make. And so poema is the result of that making, whatever has been made. Well, let's take a look at the first of our two examples. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 20. It's from the ESV with the Koine supplied. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made, tois poiemasin, so they are without excuse. So tois poiemasin. This is in the dative plural, and it is what's called an instrumental dative of means. So the means of showing the power and divinity of God in creation is the created things, tois poiemasin, the things which were made. And we're told the result is, so they are without excuse. So anyone who claims that they didn't know that there was a maker need only see the things that have been made, tois poiemasin. So tois poiemasin is definite. It has the definite article in front of it, and it's neuter, so it's not just some things, it's all things, right? So anything that has been made would fall into the category of tois poiemasin in Romans 1:20. So by means of any and all things that have been made, his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived. The evidence is in the things that have been made. It's on display in the things that, in the created things, is Paul's point here in Romans 1:20. What is the result? They're without excuse. Don't claim you didn't know, says Paul, because if you just looked around at the things that have been made, you'd have to figure out that there must be a maker, is his point. Let's carry on and go to our second example. This is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. So let's look at that first phrase, for we are his workmanship. Autu gar esmen poema. So esmen is the first person plural of eimi. We are. It's either called the stative verb or the equative verb. So it's in a predicate situation, it's like an equal sign. We are equals this. We are what? We are this. We are his poema, his made thing, his workmanship. We are the thing that he has made. Autu, his, gar, for, and so we see it plainly. Notice that because it's the stative verb describing our state of being, or the equative verb telling us what we are, this is what we are, not what we do. That's why they say we are human beings, we're not human doings, right? So we are his workmanship. Collectively, we, the entirety of the we that Paul is addressing in Ephesians chapter 2, collectively are a thing which he has made, the product of his making, not self-existent things. To what end? For what purpose? For the purpose of good works which God prepared beforehand. And then he says we should walk in those things. Walking is frequently used as an analogy, as a metaphor for a way of life. Right? So there we have it. Poema is our word of the week. It is that which has been made, a made thing. It can be all of creation in general, or it can be us in specifics, humanity in specifics. And we're told that the making is with a purpose. In the case of people, for good works, and in the case of creation, as a clear manifestation and illustration of God's existence, divinity, and power. Poema, great word. Wish there were more examples for us to look at, but those are the only two in the New Testament. I hope it was good for you, and if it was, please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, leave some feedback in the comments, and until next time, Charis Kai Reine Humin, grace and peace to you.